So for those of you who are kind of still struggling with the add, subtract, multiply, radical expressions, let's go through a few more examples just so you can get a better feel for how this works. I'm going to focus just on the multiplying because in the end, that's also potentially involving the adding and the subtracting. So let's look at the kind where we have to FOIL, the most complicated kind. So maybe we have a square root of 2 plus 3 times 4 square root 2 minus square root 5. Okay, so we're going to go through, we're going to FOIL. So first is going to give us 4 times the square root of 4. Remember, we multiply coefficients, multiply what's under the root. Okay, then we're going to do outside. So that gives us negative square root 10. Then we're going to do inside, which gives us 12 square root 2. And finally, we do last, which gives us negative 3 square root 5. So we FOILed everything. Now the question is, does any of it simplify? Well, square root of 4 is just 2. So that's like saying 4 times 2, which is 8. 10 breaks down into a 2 and a 5, so we can't do anything with it. 2, that's already prime. We can't break it down at all. And same thing with 5. So there's our answer. Now, they're not all going to give you 4 pieces. Sometimes things will combine. Let's see if we can come up with one like that. Let's do 6 minus 4 square root 3 times 8 plus 5 square root 3. Okay, we'll see if we get some like terms this time. FOIL first. 6 times 8, that's 48. Outside, 6 times 5 is 30. Still have our square root of 3. Inside, 4 times 8, since it's negative, will be negative 32 square root 3. And then last, negative 4 times 5 is negative 20, square root 9. Okay, so now let's see if any of this simplifies. Well, 48 is just 48. Square root 3 and square root 3, we have those in 2 places. Those are like terms. We can combine them. 30 minus 32 is negative 2, and we keep that square root of 3. Remember, when we're adding and subtracting, that root is acting kind of like an x. It doesn't change. It stays there. It's the coefficient that changes. Here, square root of 9 is just 3. Well, 20 times 3, that's going to be negative 60. Okay, now we look again. Has anything else changed that we can combine? Yeah, we have these constants. 48 minus 60 is negative 12 minus 2 square root 3. One has a root, one doesn't. Those can't be put together. And that is our final answer. So there's a few more examples you've seen. Now you can go back, try the Quizalize again, see if you can get more of them correct.